Hey guys, how's it going? It's Joy. I am back again with another video. I hope that you guys are doing well and I hope that you guys are staying safe. So this channel is called Live Narc Free, where it is all about helping victims and survivors of narcissistic abuse get free and stay free after dealing with narcissists, and also getting free and staying free away from toxic, negative, and unhealthy people. So you guys, this video is just more so a confirmation, also could just be inspiration and motivation for you all on your healing journey. This is something that I've learned, but I had to learn it the hard way, just saying. But I wanted to let you know, if you are dealing with this, maybe you're sitting in it, or you could be wondering why this happened to you, or how to get over it, or how to take the pain away, or maybe the narcissist might come back and maybe accept you one day. But when the narcissist rejects you, you have to remember that it is a blessing in disguise. And you also have to remember that God could be protecting you as well. Now, I know you might be thinking like, well, what do you mean? The narcissist was there for me. The narcissist, supported me emotionally. They helped me out in some way. Maybe, you could be like, they were my best friend. They was with me during the hard times or whatever. Or, they was a person that I trusted, and they could have done a lot of things for you. Maybe you have a lot of memories with them. You could have traveled with them and spent a lot of quality time with them, built a really strong bond with them, right? And you trusted this person. But out of nowhere, you find out that they reject you, or they dump you, or they cheated on you, or they lied to you. Maybe they could have had a child with someone else, or maybe they ended up getting married to someone else, or they moved away just suddenly, without telling you, or maybe they ghosted you, or, they stonewalled you, or in some way they betrayed your trust, right? And so you might be thinking like, well, dang, like you could be feeling really rejected. You were like, oh my God, like, did I do something wrong? Do I need to do something else? Like, should I go back to them? I miss them so much and I want to be with them. Although, maybe they don't make you a priority. They don't make you feel important. They make you feel less than, but they give you like little breadcrumbs, or they give you a small attention from time to time here and there, just to kind of keep you holding on. And you could feel rejected, and you could feel like they put other people before you, or like, you always come last, but all of their needs and wants always come first. I just want to let you know, if you do find yourself in a position, where you feel rejected, or you feel left out, or you feel like, the narcissist just neglected you or abandoned you, understand, you guys, that it's for the best, right? It is for the best, and the narcissist is doing you a favor. Actually, they're saving you from further abuse. Now, again, I know it may be hard to think like that, especially like if you're fresh out of the abuse. Also, the rejection could be, again, if they decided to go with another supply, and you could be seeing the narcissist flaunt this new person around, taking pictures on social media, taking vacations, and doing, who knows what with that person, flaunting them off around and stuff like that. That person is saving you more abuse, more manipulation, more control, more toxicity that would actually still be in your life if you're still in contact with them, versus, feeling maybe you're alone and you feel neglected or abandoned by the narcissist. But understand, the narcissist is not right, you guys. And I'm not a judge here. I'm just basically speaking off of experience. Like, my experience is dealing with my aunt narc, the male narc, and as well as the borderline, based off of what I went through, But again, these are not good people, and they don't mean you well. They don't have your best interests at heart. And as I did talk about this in the previous video, which I'll link it below if you find this video helpful, where everything that the narcissist does for you is with strings attached. It's not like they're doing it out of the kindness of their heart, like they really care about you, they really love you, or they want the best for you. That's not the case, you guys. And so when a toxic person, a negative and unhealthy person, rejects you, you have to think like, are you missing anything? Are you losing anything? Or are you gaining yourself back? Are you gaining, your sense of self, your sense of identity, and that's pretty much that. But yeah, take it as a blessing in disguise, and I actually realized this long in my journey, after I finally started to not think about the narcissist anymore, and I felt like I was going to be okay, because I did deal with codependencies. Maybe that's what you're dealing with too, or maybe you could be dealing with like trauma bondings or the cognitive dissonance of, being around the narcissist. But yeah, I later realized that new supply that he ended up leaving me for, or started dealing with and was parading that person around, was actually good for me, because she was saving me from that trauma. I didn't have to experience abuse anymore. I didn't have to be manipulated or gaslighted anymore, or being, the narcissist does the crazy making and the silent treatment and the triangulation. I didn't have to deal with that anymore, you guys. So you have to kind of think of it like that. And like I said, I know it might be difficult now because you miss a narcissist, you want to be with them, and you can't think of, the only thing you can think of is the narcissist, or like, maybe you want to contact them. But just understand, you guys, God is trying to protect you. God was trying to protect me too. But sometimes, we can be stubborn because we could feel like, this person is the one for us, but 9 times out of 10, they're not. And even that person that they're with, that supply, that's not the one for them either. Like, the narcissist is never going to be happy, you guys, right? So always remember that. And I also wanted to say too, like, you could get rejected in other ways, you guys. Like, rejection is a part of life. Like, I get rejected often, and you could get rejected for jobs, you could get rejected for business opportunities, or you could get rejected for friendships for some, or just anything like in your personal life you might get rejected. But again, same concept is God's protecting you from something that you have no idea about, and it might be, you might feel sad, or you might internalize it, you might take it personal. You're like, oh my God, what's wrong with me? You might beat yourself up and be down on yourself, but it's like, it's okay, you guys. It's not your fault. As long as you make sure that you show up and do the best that you can, and that you're genuine, you're authentic, then that speaks volumes. If a person wants to reject you, then that's on them, you guys. There's always a better opportunity. There's always a better relationship. There's always a better situation out there waiting for you. So anyway, you guys, I hope that this video was helpful and insightful. I know that rejection is not an easy thing, because people deal with it every day. But one thing you have to remember, you guys, if you do deal with rejection, again, don't take it personal, and understand for every no that you hear, there's going to be a yes too. But then the other thing is, you might have to reject someone. Right, so you might have to say no to a person, and you might feel uncomfortable. You might have to set boundaries with people, like set boundaries with a narcissist, or set boundaries with toxic people or unhealthy people, or opportunities or situations or other areas in your life. You might have to say no, and don't feel bad, you guys. It's fine. Like, if you don't want to do something and it makes you feel uncomfortable, or it makes you have anxiety, or you feel like something is off, trust the feeling, you guys. Don't go against your inner knowing, because your inner self knows what's best. So being rejected and having to reject people is a part of life, so understand that it does happen. So anyway, I hope that this was helpful and insightful. I would love to know what was you guys' biggest takeaway, and let me know in the comments, you guys. Do you struggle with rejection? Is this something that it hurts you a lot, or do you just kind of take it with a grain of salt and like, charge it to the game and move on? I would really love to hear your feedback. And like I said, if you like this video, make sure that you do check out the video where I was talking about how when you deal with a narcissist, it's always with strings attached. And when you experience rejection, you might be feeling disappointed. So I'm going to link this other video that I made where I talked about overcoming disappointments after dealing with the abuse, and also mistakes that we can make in the past, and how it can keep us from moving forward in our life. So anyway, I love you guys so much, and until the next time. And make sure that you do share this video, you guys, and like it, so other people can see it and it can help them and bless them. All right.